Man, this is a bummer of a video to make. Halo Infinite won't ship with campaign co-op of any kind. No split screen for campaign co-op, not even online for campaign co-op. And then Forge is also not launching with Halo Infinite. Video came out on the Halo channel today. It's Joe Staten talking about the tough decisions the team has had to make. In it, we learned that it will likely be 3 months after launch before campaign co-op is patched in. And even that's like not a firm commitment. And then also Forge, it's potentially 6 months after launch that it could come to the game. And wow. I mean, what do you guys want me to say? I'm legitimately baffled right now because it's been almost 6 years since the release of Halo 5. I definitely feel like the community has very clearly unified behind the next Halo title needs to release complete on day one. And already it's starting to fall apart, man. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to read into this. So I'm just here sharing some opinions with you guys that this one stings. Now, I loved a quote that Late Night Gaming mentioned. No one sets out to repeat mistakes. Like, I don't think there's any developer there grinding away on this game who sets out to make mistakes. But what I will say is this definitely seems like a huge mismanagement of resources, a planning mistake. Like, imagine what if you're a developer working on like one of these features and you've spent years working on it and all of a sudden it's like, nope, you don't get to make it in. You know, Joe Staten said, when we looked at these two experiences, campaign co-op and Forge, we made the determination that they're just not ready. So we're going to keep campaign co-op and Forge in the oven for a little bit longer. When they're ready, we're going to release them as a part of our seasonal roadmap next year. It's obviously not an easy choice, but you're just left over here as the fan, as the consumer going, you guys, what the heck? It has been 6 years, almost, since the last Halo FPS game. How have you not had enough time to get all this stuff together? And I think you can probably look into it. Maybe it's been just a tough go of it. But yeah, as a Halo fan, this one legitimately stings. You know, campaign co-op, I do, that's something I look forward to with each Halo title. And I don't know, man, like 3 months later, maybe I'll go back with a buddy. Who knows? But on the Forge side, that seems like just devastating for that community. Like you can be like, hey, it'll be fine, it'll work itself out, and it probably will. But you know what? I'm just not. I can say like legitimately super disappointed, and I feel like we've been on this same roller coaster as a Halo fan time and time again. You got Battlefield talking about Battlefield Portal, where you get to experience all of this older Battlefield content. The game is looking like pretty cool from what we've seen. You've got COD Vanguard announcing like tons of maps at launch. So yeah, there's going to be competition, and we've been talking about it on the channel. If you are not up to snuff, like if your game is not fun and not feature rich or whatever, people are leaving. Like people will just leave. And what we played in the tech preview had me extremely excited. Like I'm really pumped. But that's a bomb. Like that's a straight up bombshell like news thing to drop. Anyway, I don't know. That's just me being totally honest with you guys from covering Halo on the YouTube channel here since 2011. Lifelong, fan of the franchise since CE. This is just like not acceptable. Tough choice. No, you had to make it. Probably like Joe Staten probably inherited this stuff from previous leadership eras because we've seen some of the studio leadership people stepping down, like Chris Lee. But it still just doesn't make sense to me. Clearly, they can't delay the game any further. I get it. Like that's probably something at Microsoft is like, look, you guys have been cooking this thing for a while. Let's get it out there. We've got a new Xbox. We need some premier flagship stuff. Now, what I will say is, hopefully the campaign's sweet. The campaign's really awesome. If multiplayer is really awesome, yay. But ultimately, it's not an excuse to take a big point of feedback. Honestly, what I would think is like the most obvious point of feedback from players for the last almost 6 years. And then it feels like it's disregarded. So it's a bummer all around. That's the way I'm just going to leave it. Like I don't have anything. I'm not going to spin it like positively because I don't see like the positive side of this after MCC and Halo 5 launch MCC, obviously. So what do you guys think? Let me know. I hope you have a really good weekend. I don't really want to stew in this. I'm going to keep Twitter closed this weekend. It's been a huge week with work, and I'm having a lot of fun with gaming in general. So yeah, I'm going to leave it as this is a super bummer, and I think there's going to be consequences to this. And I sure hope the game's awesome. But as a Halo fan, it's getting pretty fatiguing, man, this stuff. So hope you have a good day. Talk with you next time. Adios.